I'm Carlo Fioletto auditioning for Leo's letter. Dear 189, you're all I've ever known. My earliest memories and pictures of life have been within your walls, the walls of your comfort, my safe haven. When the world would seem so cold, dark, and evil, you're the one to provide me with the warmth, security, and comfort I needed. From the rugs and furniture to the creaking floorboards and special scent and everything in between, that is what made you you. What gave you life and meaning was the people you protected and cherished. The moments and memories created through your means creates this intangible feeling and energy that lasts forever. I did not always look at you in this way, though. I put myself somewhere dark, gloomy, and void of hope. But what was I to do when the very thing that gave you meaning is now gone? The laughter that echoed in these walls, the intense conversations, the dreams, the aspirations everyone had talked about for the future, none of it lasted. These moments passed by so quickly I could not savor them and live in the moment, always worried about what's next and justifying to myself the absence of my time is for the greater good. I had moved on to the next phase of my life, thinking you would always be there for me, just like how you were when I was a child, when I needed a rock to hold me down. My sweet little precious beauty, my greatest gift from God, the loss of that was more than I could endure. I was no longer functioning. I did not stop there. Loss after loss, I felt like the world was ripping me apart, taking who it wants with no mercy. These profound losses over the years stunted my growth and desire to do more in life because for whom? What was the purpose of doing any work when I cannot share it with the people I love? After years of grief and hardships, I decided I needed to come back to you. I was losing my mind and I just needed to find a way to connect to my old self. To be reminded of better times and be in the presence of what was once real, but now feels like a dream. That, in fact, was the dream of life that I was previously living, but I did not notice it then. Friends, brothers, all gone. What was I supposed to do with my time? Who can I talk to? Who can I cry to? Who can just give me some words of comfort, even if there is no comfort? I couldn't find any of these things, and so I lived a life of isolation. Day after day, my heart would come harder and the less I could feel. I just knew at the time that I needed to be within your walls. When they first arrived, their youthful and hopeful excitement of life was something that I remember having years and years ago. The excitement of buying a new home, starting a family, fulfilling dreams. This was all so familiar, but very foreign at the same time. I would sometimes think to myself and wonder, what could I have done or changed in life to lead me to living a more fulfilling life? But that's where they stepped in. Not only did they bring this light of joy with them into the neighborhood, but they shared it with others. David and Sarah would constantly check up on me. They really cared, would really listen to me. Even though at first I was not very open and receptive with them, but they persisted in keeping me with them. They would frequently invite me over to their house to have dinner. They would also come over and I would show them old photo albums and tell them stories and histories of the neighborhood. They helped me with some of the house chores. They included themselves into my life and my life into theirs. They did not take no as an answer. At first, this would annoy me, but then I realized this is what I've been missing and needed for a long time, just to talk to someone. They knew the importance and value of human connection and being with one another. Our relationship would grow stronger. I showed Sarah how to make my father's special bread. I taught Kobe how to ride a bike. Little Sophia, I would help her study for some of her classes. David was also a great man, a gentleman. I saw much of myself in him, the life that he was living. I wanted to let him know and just remind him of the importance of what's around him now, not take anything for granted, and to really enjoy and be present in the moment. He's a really good fellow. The way he and his family brought me to a place of happiness was something that I will forever be grateful for. That is why, my dear house, my walls of comfort and warmth, I've come to realize it's not the wood and brick that makes this a home, rather the indescribable feelings that are fostered through connecting with the people that we love. That is why I've decided that when I pass you, will be given to David to hopefully be means of creating a fruitful future full of memories that are new and moments that they can cherish forever. Remember the importance of being together. I will love you forever, Leo.